Sheikh Hamdan is not only a prominent leader, but also a celebrated poet. His works, which often delve into themes of love, nature, and human emotions, hold a special place in the hearts of many. One of his remarkable poems, Between You and Me, offers a deep dive into the complexities of human relationships and the unspoken feelings that often linger between individuals. This poem, like many of Sheikh Hamdan's writings, is rich with imagery and emotions. It talks about love, longing, the beauty of nature, and the pain of rejection. Through his words, Sheikh Hamdan invites us into a world where love is both a source of joy and sorrow. The poem navigates through the highs and lows of love, capturing the essence of human emotions in a way that is both profound and touching. Between You and Me stands out for its honest and heartfelt expression. Sheikh Hamdan has a unique way of connecting with his readers, making them feel as though they are part of the story he's telling. His use of simple yet powerful language draws readers into the emotional landscape of the poem, allowing them to experience the depth of its themes firsthand. Between You and Me is a deeply emotional poem that explores the complex feelings of love and longing. The poet starts by painting a picture of love as a bird that surrounds and ensnares, hinting at love's ability to capture and hold us. This imagery suggests both the beauty and the potential for entrapment that love brings. The poet speaks to someone who hides their feelings deep inside, indicating a struggle between what is felt in the heart and what is shown to the world. The poem then moves to address the topic of denial. It challenges the notion of denying one's feelings, suggesting that if one were to truly listen to their heart, it would confess its longing. This part of the poem emphasizes the internal conflict between denying and accepting love. Gratitude is expressed for a smile that was given, a gesture that left a significant impact on the speaker, burning deep within their heart. However, this gratitude turns to a reflection on the pain of abandonment and rejection, highlighting the dual nature of love's experiences. Further, the poem references the daughters of Adam and Eve and the intoxicating beauty of someone who transcends descriptions, suggesting a divine or unparalleled beauty that captivates the speaker. This beauty and the emotions it evokes are described as incomparable to anything else, underscoring the unique and profound connection between the speaker and the subject of their affection. The poem also explores the dynamics of guidance and morality, where the loved one brings expressions that inspire goodness and eyes that deter from evil, indicating a deeply spiritual and moral influence. Lastly, the poem touches on the idea of love as a cunning force, not familiar with the notion of hit and run, which could symbolize the depth and sincerity of the speaker's feelings. It questions how one can adeptly escape or evade love, suggesting that true love is inescapable and not to be fled from. Love and longing. At the heart of the poem is the theme of love and the deep longing that accompanies it. The poet uses the image of a bird surrounding someone like a snare to symbolize how love can both captivate and trap us. This imagery suggests that love is overwhelming and inescapable, highlighting the intense emotions involved in loving someone. Honesty and denial. The poem speaks to the struggle between honesty and denial in matters of the heart. It challenges us to confront our true feelings, suggesting that the heart knows the truth even when we try to hide it. This theme is brought to life through the idea of asking one's heart for the truth, emphasizing the importance of being honest with oneself about one's feelings, gratitude and rejection. Through contrasting emotions of gratitude for a cherished smile and the pain of rejection, the poet explores the dual nature of relationships. The imagery of a burning smile in the heart underscores the lasting impact of moments of connection, while the mention of rejection reminds us of the hurt that can come from unreciprocated feelings. Beauty and influence. The poem references the daughters of Adam and Eve and describes an intoxicating beauty that transcends descriptions. This imagery not only highlights the profound impact of physical and spiritual beauty, but also suggests that true beauty carries a moral and emotional influence, guiding one towards good and away from evil. The inescapable nature of love. Love is depicted as a cunning force that doesn't recognize the concept of hit and run. This theme, coupled with the imagery of love as a surrounding snare, underscores the idea that love is a powerful, inescapable force that deeply affects our lives and decisions. When we dive into Between You and Me, we can't help but wonder who the poet is speaking to. The poem is filled with deep emotions and personal reflections, suggesting that it's directed at someone very special to the poet. Let's explore some possibilities about who this recipient might be. Firstly, it could be someone the poet loves deeply. The intensity of the emotions and the vivid imagery used to describe the feelings and interactions suggest a close, intimate connection. This person might be a significant other or a loved one for whom the poet has strong, possibly unspoken feelings. The references to hiding feelings, the struggle with honesty and denial, and the impact of a simple smile all point to a romantic interest. Another possibility is that the poem is addressing a more abstract concept of love itself. This interpretation sees the poem as a reflection on the nature of love and human emotions. Here, the recipient is not a single individual, but the idea of love with all its complexities, beauties, and pains. It's also possible that the poem is meant for the readers or audience, inviting them to connect with the emotions and experiences described. In this case, the recipient is anyone who finds resonance with the themes of love, longing, and the human condition as portrayed in the poem. The complexity of love. One clear message is the multifaceted nature of love. The poem doesn't just celebrate love's joys, it also acknowledges its pains, such as longing, rejection, and the challenge of expressing true feelings. The poet seems to suggest that to love and be loved is to navigate a landscape filled with both beauty and obstacles. The importance of honesty. The poem emphasizes being honest with oneself and others about one's feelings. Through the struggle between denial and acknowledgement of love, the poet may be encouraging us to confront our true emotions, as this honesty is crucial for genuine connections and personal growth. The power of emotional expression. The vivid imagery and emotional depth of the poem highlight the power of expressing one's feelings. The poet uses language to capture the essence of love and longing, perhaps suggesting that sharing our innermost thoughts and emotions can be both cathartic and connective. Reflection on human nature. The references to natural and divine elements, along with the exploration of moral guidance, hint at a deeper reflection on human nature and our place in the world. The poet might be inviting us to consider how love shapes our actions, our morality, and our relationships with others. Resonance with the universal. Lastly, the poem's ability to touch on universal themes suggests an intention to resonate with a wide audience. The poet's detailed exploration of love and human emotions aims to find common ground with readers, offering comfort, understanding, and companionship through shared experiences.
In this video, we will see Sheikh Hamdan poetry. Enjoy.
Accept the love's feeling from the one who is passionate about you, you gentle person with soft skin. If you want me to reply to you to what you told me, I will tell you a secret, and I will forgive you if you write it down for others to see. Longing in Dubai is just like longing in London. It has that passion which fills people's hearts. Learn and stay open-minded and civilized, but know when to respond. To put an end to an emotional question, I will tell you something that will give you the answer to your love. Longing in the 6th month. June is different from longing in the 7th and the 9th and the 10th, between you and me. The bird of love is surrounding you like a snare, you who hide feelings inside you, and on the longest ribs of the chest of the one who weeps and wants you the heart is full and will be cunning. If you deny that your sensitive heart is anxiously longing for me, and ask the heart, your heart will say, don't deny it. Thank you for the smile that you gave me that burns in the deep hollow of my body, heart. As for the abandonment and rejection, I am not thankful to you for that. The daughters of Adam and Eve from Anud al-Nuf, deer's eyes from the highest clouds on a mountain, and the one who showed her beauty is intoxicating compared to what she possesses from descriptions. Compare it to what you have between you and me. Frankly, there is something between us that is not comparable. You bring me an expression that calls for good and give me an eye that forbids me from evil. Al-Shuf, look. And if I ask you, you say that Love is conspiring, cunning. Hit and run is not familiar for a shiki, your lover. And how can you be good at fleeing or fighting, evading, escaping? Fazza, the dear poem, thanks to God for you, who are considered the symbol of beauty in Dubai. You are not ordinary. Some people said you look like a deer, and others said your ways are that of a deer, the way you stand, the way you move, and the way you behave. After hearing their opinions, I wanted to give you my own explanation. Either your father was a deer and you got your beautiful traits from him, or your father was indiscreet with a deer in his foolishness of youth. Whichever the case is, how lucky is the man who tempted and attracted you to be in contact with him. Impression. Inside ourselves, we don't know our purpose. The absence of our beloveds leave an impression in our hearts. Life's madness makes us sometimes wish that we had a soul without a body. The one who awaits raindrops from the clouds is affected by his emotions and feelings. The view itself makes the one who looks at her smile. God has given her everything beautiful. If you wanted to draw her lips, you would need a professional painter or take a drawing class yourself. Her full bosom is reflected in her mirror, but her waist is slim. If I mentioned her name, it would increase the passion, but my love is enough without saying her name. She is more beautiful than life and its pleasuress. Do I need to swear by it, or is enough? The cooing of doves. Hey, you with your sleepy eyes and you don't say a word. Maybe the curtain of absence went down. My heart obeys you more than a ring on a finger. A flock of doves carry my longing for your gratification. It moves through my veins. The sound of the doves cooing melts my heart. People who dress in expensive clothes and business suits still talk to me. God blessed you with a nice body, with some parts moderate, some extreme, and I was blessed with the skill to write a poem that the nation of the prophet will argue about. You close the door to communication. You stubborn and abundant. You thought I would stop thinking about you, but instead my longing increased. Maybe you forgot to lock the door. Oh, my friend, celebrate every Eid with me. Long live love, loyalty, and justice. Start howling like the wolf until I understand what you really want from me. And suddenly, yes, I started to look like the ghost of love, only for you. Yes, you, who made me crazy because of your lovely way in love. You just have to choose what you want me to be, and I will be it for you. Do you want me to be like the wolf, or to be like the ghost of love? Even if I didn't do anything wrong to you, but it's okay, it's my fault, and I'm sorry for it. If I just try to imagine my life without you, my tears drop down from my eyes without any control from me, I'm fine, and my health is good. But what about you? Please tell me, are you okay? Is your health good? By the way, I miss you. Photo posted by Fazza on 9th of June, 2019. Special Hey who owns an awesome eye, looks amazing like the deer's beautiful eyes. Your sniper lost his mind from your eye's beauty. You are the most expensive thing at my life, and I love you so much. And be sure as much the green branch hold the air, I'm holding you and save you inside me. There is no way to let you go away from me. I'm for you, and you always will be, just for me. Inside our heads, there is our love. No one can break our love. You are a very interesting person for me. You are very important for me. You own an expensive value inside me. And for who want us to leave our love, they are very cheap people, and no one can let me go away from you. Especially for your eyes, I will leave all of them and be only for you, because I love you. You own a big place inside me, and you know how much I love you, and you also are sure from that. Do you know what about my heart, which is inside my chest? There is only you who dwell on it, and there is a line which is full, with all truth and honest. Focus on it, please. You have to remember that, even if the time's face looks so pale, I want you to trust in our love and never lose your faith in love. If you just try to go away from me, that case looks like the bomb which can kill 3 people. Your best friend and beloved's absence can make more than bombs killing effect. Hey, you, always be with me, enlighten my heart. You are illuminating my life with your beautiful appearance, enlightening the depth of the heart. With your appearance I am not able to say except, oh, beautiful. May your day be delighted. Your happiness is the motivation, and my honesty is your motivation. From the light of your face, may your evening be beautiful, and the one who sees you says, our sun is hidden from the radiation of your appearance. Arabic poem by Fazza, Longing with No Ending. Oh, the first beginning of the actualization of her as a lover, passionately. Destiny supports me with you since the beginning. The light illuminates in the hearts, and my longing for you grows. I let part of it for the people to be spoken about it. I determine to destroy the hands of those who defame the precious, due to the way of communication of the fans, and distracting the love. If we unfold the admirer's hearts, and we unwrap it, it has destiny from it, apart from the desire of his observers, O beauty. Following this is your time to show the love with love, different from the ways of the arrogance with me. I am in the blooming relationship which everybody is aware. The aura of in love character is from the written destiny. And I treasure you, the one who stole my heart from me, composing the desire in my heart for the announcement. And I am hurt by the distance, and for the wound it has medicine. The medicine connects people as if the beautiful sayings, and I love you with a love which is not similar to any love, and I long for you with a longing which has no ending. Do not send your eyelashes to a passionately in love lover. Surrender and arise from the successful longing. Gossip by Fazza. The dark clouds gathered before thunder. Oh, I wish, if only, the rain would deliberately rain down and touch carefully her palm. The most important thing is, I felt her in my veins, the memories of her flow steadily. They are like the fire that makes my heart beat. I hide grief and sadness, and I manage to hide them well. I ignore desires, even if they are present, and bitterness grows together with the longing. Others whisper, to see the poison work its duty, and prevent love from blossoming, and the gossips increase to the tune of lies. The arrogant seductresses fill in with their choir how to lower grievance, sadness of the world, on an absent random girl. I feel joy for. She came back, and I feel annoyance for the compulsion of holding her back. On the night of fire, the heat leaves her burning, and she covers up her grief. I am a man who is being strong. Breaking my tears into small pieces, I shy away from the comfort of a young gazelle who already took place in my heart and left traces on my cheeks as a witness over it. The Nature of the Soul by Fazza. O people who love poetry, I will never leave poetry, and my thinking is full with its rhyme. I built for me a big name between the famous people in the poetry square, and also I created a great verses of poetry, which illuminate the face of someone who is saying the poem. And if you want to know the real meaning of a brave man, you can see my father's name above the highest point of the mountain to shape it. And glories are come to us and get humble for us, and we magnify them. And for those who understand that to be man you have to get a new idea or new verses, I want him to know that our doings never be the same with another. And me, when I came back to Dubai, I found something wonderful which I was waiting for. She is like the clear air. Hi and big welcome to you. Marhaba. It's the way of welcoming in the Emirati dialect. I wish I can get like the sand of Zayed's house for you, to be able to welcome you with the greatest way which you deserve. Zayed's house recommended me to save you inside my heart, and I agreed to save you inside me and put you on the upper point of the most highest mountain of it. And for me, if you just come to me during my sorrow, I suddenly get happy and fresh. Congratulations to you from Zayed's house, and congratulations to Zayed's house with you. And I wish Allah forgive you about your bad thinking about me. How dare you think that I forget you? I never ever forget you, and don't tell me about anything. I never forget your cute scarf swaying in the air. How much the longing came to me, and it caused wakefulness for all my nights, to show me the absence of your smooth imagination. And your delicious longing captivated me. And in the darkness of the night, her feminine shadow came to and stay with me until the morning. Then I don't know anything about her. Anyone wants to know what I took from her, I took my self-misery. And if you ask what I gave to her, I gave her all my life. And if you ask me why you want her this much, I will answer you with that nobody is like her in my ease. I get away from her and then I come back again, as though my emotions never accept with anyone, and I just need her. She is more expensive than anything for me which I saw, or I will see nothing like her. Her neck with the rest are the meaning of high cost from her magical beauty. I will always be for her. I will never see any girl other, even if there are similar to her. I tried to change myself, but I can't. Myself still as it is. And if anyone gave me what I wanted, I will give a hand for it firstly.
الأزرق وكمان الشعر واصبري بعدين.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
حلو يا ابو عسكور، اشكرك يا ابو عسكور. شو تسوي بدر؟
عرفنا اليوم انا والشيخ حياك الله، الله يسلمك، نورتنا في العلا، الله يرفع قدرك.
اشكرك على المعلومات هاي التاريخيه اللي اعطيتني اياها.
والله قليل من اللي عندك يا اخوي، شرفتنا، الله يرفع.
عادل
ناموس
ناموس
ولدان الحمد لله. امر الشيخ سعيد.
يسلم على ابوي سلام وايد.
والله العظيم نفسنا
Hello everyone. In today's video, we're exploring the intense emotional dynamics within Sheikh Hamdan's family. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon to stay updated with our latest videos. On a chilly morning of March 6, 2024, Sheikh Hamdan made his way to Hadia's mansion, his mind burdened with difficult news. Gathering his courage, he shared the news with Hadia, who couldn't hold back her tears. Her strong feelings for Sheikh Hamdan made the news even harder to bear. As Sheikh Hamdan spoke, Hadia felt a pang of doubt. Could his love for her be fading? Before they could further discuss, a phone call interrupted them. It was Sheikh Thani, asking Sheikh Hamdan to come over for lunch urgently. With a heavy heart, Sheikh Hamdan left, leaving Hadia even more distressed. The abrupt departure brought back memories of Shama al-Falazi's last birthday, leading to a heated argument. Sheikh Hamdan, overwhelmed by the situation, stayed quiet as Hadia voiced her fears of being less important to him. Despite his attempts to reassure her, the unresolved feelings hung heavy between them. Later that evening, from his palace, Sheikh Hamdan reached out to Hadia, but overwhelmed with emotions, she didn't answer. Hours later, he tried again. This time, Hadia picked up, and Sheikh Hamdan apologized, explaining the pressures from his family that influenced his actions. Although Hadia understood, she still had questions about Shama, to which Sheikh Hamdan tried to provide clarity. Acknowledging Hadia's feelings, Sheikh Hamdan expressed his appreciation for Shama's understanding of him, which only deepened Hadia's sadness. Feeling misunderstood, Sheikh Hamdan ended the call, reflecting on his own loneliness and desire for someone who truly understands him. That same day, Hadia then turned to Instagram, sharing a heartfelt poem that captured her deep sorrow. We'll take a closer look at her words, exploring both the original and its translation, and delve into the emotions she conveyed through her writing. It's clear that Sheikh Hamdan and his family are navigating complex emotional waters. In today's video, we tried to unpack some of these emotions. If you found this story intriguing, please like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you don't miss any of our videos. Thank you for watching.